This is the weather forecast video for Thursday, July the 28th, 2011. Let's first take a look at the satellite image from last evening. You can see a large complex of thunderstorms formed over the extreme eastern counties of the state, moved into Wisconsin, Illinois, into lower Michigan, another complex over the plain states, and the monsoonal moisture continues over the desert southwest. This is the newly formed tropical storm Dawn that's just north of the Yucatan Peninsula. Winds are at 40 miles per hour, and the movement is west-northwest at about 10 to 12 miles per hour. Here's the forecast path. We'll take it into the lower Texas coast as a tropical storm of winds of 65 miles per hour, but this could be upgraded and may landfall as a minimal hurricane. Here's the watch warning map from around 1 o'clock in the morning, or just before 1 o'clock. There's that tropical storm watch over the Texas coast, an expiring tornado watch over the center part of the country. Otherwise, the nation is fairly quiet. Severe weather-wise, here's the severe weather outlook for today and tonight. A slight risk of severe weather extends from the central plain states eastward through most of Iowa, northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin, southern lower Michigan, and northern Indiana and Ohio. The main threat will likely be from damaging wind, which is the outlook here, with the best chance of damaging wind over the western and central part of Nebraska, with the standard 15% risk sliding eastward to Cleveland and Detroit. And the other threat would be large hail, mainly in Nebraska, Iowa, northern Illinois, and southern South Dakota, where hail could get up over 1 inch in diameter. Here's the QPF chart. Precipitation over the next 5 days through Monday evening at 7 o'clock. This takes into account rainfall that has occurred this past evening, and in some places, this QPF chart, we have already had more rain than is said here. Let's take a look at the 0Z GFS model run at 1 p.m. today. You can see a bit of a Fort Max moving into the state from the west. Ridge still over the southeastern part of the country. With that, showers and thunderstorms along a boundary along the Interstate 80 corridor from Omaha through Chicago to Cleveland, where severe weather will be possible in that slight risk area. Friday, that boundary moves south of the state, will take the chances of showers and thunderstorms with it, will bring slightly cooler conditions, highs in the mid to upper 80s. Saturday, possibly an isolated shower over the south, otherwise it will remain dry. Temperatures at seasonal averages in the 80s across the state. Sunday, moisture begins to move back in with some showers and thunderstorms, especially over the west. Temperatures will begin to slowly rise once more, back to near 90. Monday looks to be a decent day, maybe an isolated shower. Otherwise, temperatures in the mid to upper 80s to low 90s. Tuesday, model shows some showers and thunderstorms north of the state with a frontal boundary. Here, though, we'll see some dry conditions. That rainfall moves into the state Wednesday, with temperatures falling back to at least seasonal averages after a few warm days of 90s. Here you'll see some mid to upper 80s. Week from today, August the 4th, Fort Max over the eastern part of the state. A bit of a broad ridge over the southern half of the country with troughs on both coasts. With that, could be some shower and thunderstorm chances continuing a week from today as we move close to Voodoo at this point here. We move further into Voodoo. Here's August the 8th. You can see a ridge over the central and southern plain states with a trough over the eastern lakes in New England. With that, we'll have a northwesterly flow and a chance of maybe a shower or storm. Might be a little bit overdone here with winds out of the east and southeast. Temperatures will be decent, highs in the 80s likely. At the end of the forecast, August 12th, big trough over the east, ridge over the plain states with a trough over the Pacific Northwest. With a northwesterly flow aloft, you could get some isolated shots at some showers and thunderstorms. But nothing is certain, as this is still more than 2 weeks out and could change on the very next run. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one tomorrow.